So I originally was going to push this back a week because there wasn't that much news, but breaking news did come out. So I am deciding to continue this for this week. And if you don't know what this is the AKB48 group news of the week, where I talk about the AKB48 group that includes AKB48, all the sister groups, sometimes IZ*ONE, sometimes some other groups, sometimes some international groups, as well as the Sakamichi groups, which are Nogidouga 46, Keyakizaka 46, and Hinatazaka 46. Yoshimorizaka, maybe. But this week I will be talking about quite a variety of things. So look forward to seeing that. Also, if you look at the Slope Club channel, you can see we did another interview with old NMB48 member Kamiyata Emika, who used to be a captain there. So go ahead and check that out if you're interested in that. But let's go ahead and jump right in. If you don't know where you're at, look at the top right of the screen. You'll see either a 48, a graduated, or a 46 to see what section you're on. Alright, let's start off with AKB48, moving all their channel content to their OUC48 page. Thankfully, because it was clogging up my subscription box. So now it'll be a little bit calmer if you don't want to exactly be spammed by that stuff. You can go ahead and follow that channel, and links to that are below, as well as anything else I talk about. Next up is NMB48, which are doing something with their entire group, and I thought this was pretty interesting. It's kind of like ASMR kind of style. It's supposed to help you sleep, and they sell like 4 different volumes, and each volume has different members on it. So depending on which NMB48 member you like, you can go ahead and check out that volume and go ahead and purchase it. I think it's 271 yen. You can go ahead and double check on the URL down below. But it seems pretty interesting. I don't think I would fall asleep to this, honestly. I think I'd be too distracted by the voices and being not a non-native Japanese speaker trying to understand what they're saying. But that's aside the point. This seems pretty interesting. I think maybe they should go with ASMR if they're trying to do this type of style. Maybe like they have a YouTube channel. That'd be pretty interesting. Like if a member has a more interesting voice, then maybe this could work out. And ASMR seems to still be popular. So I think this will just fit right along. But speaking of NMB48, let's talk about Shiroma Miru, who has become a model for the clothing company called PIVOTDOOR. Sounds like a company that sells like those swinging doors that are in big New York buildings. But anyway, aside the point. Go ahead and check out those pictures. I think they're pretty great. Definitely Shiroma Miru vibes. But go ahead and check that out down in the description below. Next up, we have Macharin, who started up her new YouTube channel. Yes, that's right. 2 videos on there already. One of them is a Q&A. As one of my favorite members of AKB48 currently, I think this is a great thing. I haven't really kept up with her too much, but I already subscribed, so I recommend you guys to do the same. And this might have to do, in fact, with a little bit more news about her, and that's her switching agencies over to a company called JPEG. Oh boy, I bet that's great for SEO, you know, let me just look up this company, JPEG. I wonder what'll show up. Huh, not the company. I wonder why. But it seems like this company was actually formed by Cool Japan TV and Chanois in 2020, so it seems like a fairly new company. They're more of a modern company, just seeing as they just started. So hopefully they don't have all those old ideologies from other companies that are currently there. Cross your fingers. Now let's move on to the graduated news. And let's start off with a fan club that just started. This is for Katayama Haruka. If you're not 100% sure who she is, she's actually an old 3rd gen. She graduated in 2014, but she was in the group for 8 years. So she's been there for a while. She's pretty set. And if you know her, then you know her. You could also look her up, see if there's different videos on her. But if you're interested on this, it's actually on Nico Nico, which I don't think much people do fan clubs on. I feel like I've heard other platforms more than Nico Nico. But go ahead and check it out. And next up is Nagao Mariya, who is modeling for a lingerie company called DRW. And if you connect the names, you know, Nagao Mariya with this type of clothing brand together, I mean, it's just a good match. I mean, the way she poses is really unique because she has very similar facial expressions, but I feel like with every photo, she like moves it so slightly that it just changes it completely. Like, I don't know how she does it, but just look at the photos down below. You'll see it for yourself. And next up, we move on to a little bit more sad news with the retirement of old AKB48 member Umeta Ayano, who is retiring from entertainment. She's a 13th gen. She graduated back in 2017, and she had like 6 years in the group. Although she never ranked in Sosenkyo or anything, so there is that. So she wasn't the most popular member, but I mean, she graduated now, she retired now. So go ahead and check up some videos of her just to have some good memories from her if you don't know her. And if you do, then I don't exactly know the reason why she's retiring, but all the best to her. And what this thumbnail and title are probably based on, we have another retirement, and that is from old Golden Era Kami 7 member who graduated. It is Watanabe Mayu, who is retiring from entertainment. It's pretty complex to see, like, it's like sad. At the same time, I feel like there was a lot of potential there, and I feel like she could have done so much, but apparently to the news articles that came out, it is because of a health issue. Again, we might never find out what the health issue is since she's retiring from entertainment and has been AWOL from Twitter or Instagram or any social media. So I feel like we might not find out. It might be like a Hashimoto Nanami kind of situation. But apparently it's really difficult for her to keep up her activities due to the health issue. Again, I'm not going to put any speculations out there of what this health issue could be because, again, I'm not the one to say what it is or what it isn't. But yeah, it seems like she resigned at the end of last month. So it's been a little bit since she resigned, and then now I guess it finally went through and she's retired. Yeah, it's really complex feelings that I have because I think the time that I got into AKB48, I think she was probably my favorite member of the whole group. Like, I won't say she was exactly my, like, Kamiyoshi or whatever, but I think she was definitely one of my favorites. And seeing all the different drama she was in, she did her own single music thing. She did a lot of stuff by herself. And her photo book, by the way, is great. If you haven't checked that out. And I feel like, I don't know, all I can say is it was some great memories. And it's really sad to see. But the best hopes for the future for you, Watanabe Mayu. You're probably not watching this, but if for some miracle you're watching this, I hope you have a good life. And I know you brought a lot of people happiness. And just do the best that you can for you and for people who remember you. All right, let's move on. Nogidouga 46, they are starting a kind of like streaming service. So we know AKB has one. I think it was AKB48G or something like that. I remember talking about this back when I talked about the news every week. But now it is Nogidouga. And that will start on the 21st of June. And it will start at 1,200 yen per month. Again, I'm not 100% sure if it's IP banned from different countries. They posted it on their Facebook in English. So I'm hoping, though I wouldn't put my hopes up too high, and see if they accept foreign credit cards. Again, all up in the air. We won't know until June 21st at 9 p.m. Japan time if we are able to do this or not. But the cool thing is, it seems like a lot of the donations, it doesn't say how much of the proceeds will be donated, but it says proceeds will be donated to the Red Cross. I don't know if that's 100%. Some of the proceeds, again, I'm not sure. They still have to maintain, of course, server costs and everything. So it might not be 100% of it. But it seems like 430 videos are planned to be shown on the first day. And that's a lot of content if you think about it. That's like, I'm guessing that's all the single extras. That's all the, maybe some concerts. But that's a lot of content. And if it's in 1080p and we get to see the old DVD content in 1080p now, that's just worth it alone. So I'm looking forward to seeing this and seeing exactly what they have to offer. But next up, let's move on to Hinatazaka 46. And we have the return of a member. It's been almost 2 years since August 2018. She's been on hiatus. And this is Kageyama Yuka. Now, all of you new fans might not know exactly who she is, but this is a great member, very smart, kind of crazy, but a great member nonetheless, has a great smile, and she's back. She's going to be looking around me like, yo, where's the Hiragana Oshi studio at? But yes, super excited to see her come back and just waiting for all the great stuff to come out from content with her. And that does it for the AKB48 group news of the week. Let me know what you guys thought about this news that I talked about this week, and leave it in the comments down below. Let me know here. I'm curious about something. Let me know your favorite memories with Watanabe Mayu. Your favorite thing that you saw of them. Mine, I think, would be probably when they went on Mecha Mecha, and she was doing the whole like dressed, and then she was with the cake, fighting with the cake. I think it was during Yuko's graduation special. I think that's a memory that really sticks out to me for some reason. And also one where she went with Yukari and Sashi to go eat on a boat. And I think it was post her graduation, maybe, or around there. I don't know, that's another memory that sticks out to me. But that does it all for me this week. Again, leave those comments down below and share it with your friends so they can keep up with the news of the AKB48 group. I'll see you guys next time.